Hello there. Good morning. Good morning. Hoping you are well. We're getting ready to do a cute little fall pumpkin here. I may be able to flip the screen and show you what the actual one looks like, but that may take a moment to figure out. Grab your art supplies, whatever it is that you're working with, crayons, colored pencils, and come on and join me. I don't know if you're just taking your morning coffee in or whether or not you're sketching along, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Bernade Flournoy, art teacher by day, portrait painter by night, paint party instructor, and art kit maker on the weekends. I'm in here with Bob. We are in here, okay? Nasally sinuses and everything. Hoping you are well, okay? Hoping you are well in spite of it all. Grab your things. I'm going to share out to a couple of places. My cam is ready. My water is ready. Okay. So we're ready. Just got to do the social media things because it takes about, I don't know, before it was like 12 minutes before all the notifications would go out, but it may be shorter now. So I just want to make sure I am sharing to the Paint Party online pop up shop page. So get something, and drawing a quick pumpkin is not difficult. Okay, it's just basically an oval, and you might be able to just join me. All right, so let me share out. I wish I could put on some really good music for you, but I can't. I don't know what Facebook is going to do to me anymore, so we just dry. Okay, it is what it is. We just dry over here. All right, we just got to be. But we're gonna throw this paint around here in a minute. So for those of you that like that kind of action, I love cooking shows. That doesn't mean I'm going to cook everything that I watch, but I get some tips when I watch a cooking show. I'm not the big sports person. Now, I love gymnastics. It's something about that where I'm just entranced at how they do it. So you might be one of those people. You don't plan to pick up a paintbrush anytime soon, but it's just kind of entertaining and fun to watch. So however that works. Okay, so we're getting ready to share out to two more places and then we're going to start throwing the paint. Hope you're well, honey. It is fall, it is October. I don't know how we got here, but we're here. All right, let's see. Okay, great, because I'm struggling trying to find out where to go. And some of this I think I can start doing if I give myself a longer countdown session. Then I think, let's see, is it live? Yep, it's live in the group. Cool. Yep. Yes, it is live over in the group. That's good to know. Let me go back and let's find the paint party. No, the painted pose. And then I'll share it to the paint party online pop-up shop page. And then we're done. I shared it to my personal page, my personal story. Y'all, what am I looking for? Oh, am I live? Oh, there it is. Okay, there's it live. I'm like, where is this? All right. So let me share. Now it still shows that this is me. Huh? Let me make sure I am in the okay. That would be why that's not working. So sorry. Okay. I hope you have your supplies. I don't know if you like to just sketch with a regular pencil. I don't know if you like colored pencils. I don't know if you like a little bit of watercolor. And these little watercolors are from Dollar Tree. You could paint on canvas, or you download something and you can print out. You could paint along on paper as long as it's not too not too wet. All right. Now I might be sharing more than once here because share to the page. Come on, y'all. I thought I was in the correct profile. All right. We got one more button to press. Boom. And we're good. Now, Whether it's on the right page now or not, we don't know. We're ready to paint. I'm going to switch my camera here. All right. You know what? I can't switch it because I haven't added this one in. Let me join. Boop. Honey, trying to get all this tech together. It's wonderful when it works. All right. Let me refresh. What you got? I'm entering the studio here. This would be kind of what you would see if I gave you a link. All right. So then we're going to enter the studio down here. So if you wanted to paint with me live this morning, all you got to do is just send me a notification or something. I'm going to turn back to the comments so I could see. But here we go. Boop. Now, there you go. You're in there. Let me stop that cam. Nope, stopping the wrong cam, y'all. I just don't want to make you dizzy. So let me pop that back out while we get you plugged in. And the good thing about all of this is it's not hard. Good morning. Hello. Thank you for popping in. All right. So it's not hard. It's just, you got to get all the puzzle pieces together. So there we are. That's the paint cam over there. Let me go to the comments. See, we have one. Hello, hello, hello. Do I have on one of your shirts? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. The painted pose. Love those legs. Tamika Carter is the one that pressed this out for me. Okay. Helping me with my branding. Now, if you can come over and help me in the studio and get my whole life together technically. All right. But we do okay. It just these minor tweaks. All right. So we are a few minutes in. Hopefully all the notifications have gone out. If you are a replay viewer, hit hashtag replay, and I'm just going to shout you out later. And thank you for joining. So hoping you got your supplies. Okay. This is who you look for when you're looking for some shirts. Okay. So thank you for popping in today, because I know it's going to be busy over there where you are. I'm excited. Go ahead. Carter people, do your thing. Okay. This is what we did last week. Okay. Let me hold this up over here while we're doing this here. I'm going to call her Sunflower Lady. Had a really good time. Okay. Painting this one. I might go in and do a few little tweaks or whatever, but I'm happy with the result. All right. So now we're going to slide her out of the way, and we're just going to do a pumpkin. All right. A regular schmegular pumpkin. Nothing fancy, but cute. Okay. It's simple. Sometimes it's the simple things that turn out the best. Now I'm going to shrink myself down because I don't know. Does this help? I don't know. Maybe we'll try this. Let me see. Bob, where we going? Bob? You want to sit over here? Okay. You sit down right over there. All right. We're going to slide you in a little bit closer. All right. I think I like to have both views. There we go. I think we're okay. And it's a little bit larger. All right. I think this is going to work. So we're going to pop open this is what I wanted to see if I could do first. Let me see if I can share my image. Let me share screen. Present. Okay. Let me share the screen so that you can see what I'm painting. Share screen. What is this over here called? Sub 2023. All right. I think we're good with this part. Okay. Can you see that? This is what we're painting today. Now, when I get grown enough, then I will figure out how to maneuver all this stuff around. All right. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. One day I will figure out how to show all three cameras. So I've got 1, 2, And then the third one is to share the screen. Okay, so we're going to learn this stuff eventually. Let me unshare. And let me get over here. Nope. There we go. That's the one that we've been normally doing, but now I think we're going to go right on back to this. All right. Okay. We got our paint. I'm going to pop this open here. So it's a kind of traditional painting with a nice, really cool background here. Let's see. Let me make sure we're good here for the paint cam. Let's see. Can we move this back? All right. I think we're good. So we're wetting our brushes. We've got our water already here. We've opened up the main colors that we're going to use. I'm going to squeeze out a little bit of white. And once again, I use inexpensive craft acrylic. This is Michael's brand, Craft Smart. And I also use the Apple Barrel. This is Plaid's brand. You can find this at Walmart. You could also find this at, I think, Michael's too. But it's easy to find and it's inexpensive. Okay. So some of you guys are on fall break. Have your kiddos paint with which you can find at Dollar Tree too. These are some Dollar Tree watercolors. You know, go ahead and knock yourself out. Now, I've got my little mailbox over here. I don't know if you noticed. Shoot me a, well, actually, if you go sign up, thepaintedpose.com/download, that'll get you on my mailing list so that when I send them out, okay, I've been bad about it, but when I send them out, you will be notified. I'm just dotting a little bit of water, a little bit of white back here. I'm going to throw a little bit of blue. I'm going to paint the background first. I know a lot of people like to paint the pumpkin first, but you know, you do what's easiest for you. But for my recommendation for somebody that's beginning, paint the background first, because I think it's easier to touch up the background than to have to repaint, you know, the foreground. So your pumpkin in this instance. All right, so let me slide this over. You are here. I'm gonna make you a little bit smaller over here. All right. So here we are. A quick, now you can buy this color in the stores, but this is just a quick way to use these basic colors. I love to give you these basic colors in the paint pot because from these colors, you can pretty much mix up everything. Now the magenta is here. The magenta and the blue will give you a great violet, great purple. And of course, black and white will lighten and darken any of the other colors. Okay, so those are, I like to keep giving you basic painting tips because really, you know, you can do a lot when you know a little bit. So I want to make sure I'm keeping you informed. Let me get just a little corner of water. I'm going to stand up right over here because the lighting, honey, what we doing? What we doing over here, y'all? All right, so we've mixed up. I'm going to get just another little corner of white, just another little corner of water. I guess I could put my paint right here, and then that way you can kind of see what I'm doing with that. Just another little corner of blue. I like to get rid of the white background. I'm going to take my time and go around the edges of the pumpkin a little bit. All right. So now, I don't know if you like the new. Now, I shouldn't say new. Now, when we were growing up, I didn't know about a white pumpkin. I didn't know about a gray or greenish pumpkin. I didn't know about those things. But there's so many. varieties that are out there. All right, let's go ahead and get this part over here. Another little corner of water. When your paint is, I'm going to say, dragging just a little bit, you don't want to get too much water, but just a little corner. We'll just kind of make it flow a little bit. I just keep thinking about my grandmother and her. She hates dry dressing. I understand now, Granny. I didn't know before. It just had a great taste to me, so I didn't care whether it was dry or not. Because if there was some greens, I could, moisten up that cornbread dressing with some greens, green juice. Or if there were green beans around, there was always a little bit of juice. So a dry cornbread, dry dressing, it didn't matter to me because I knew how to make it work because it was delicious. But I totally understand. So if your paint is a little bit dry, all right, you need to just get just a little bit of water, because that's what Granny would do. Granny would add just a little bit of water, but even better than water would be the turkey broth, or chicken broth. So I always have that in the back of my mind. We are not doing anything dry over here. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I can ease you in a little closer. All right. You're right here, y'all. There's a shadow here because of the computer. Let me see if I can get my light over a little bit better for you. Not really doing much, but here it is. All right. Let's continue. Okay, so the background is kind of painted in over there a little bit. So I'm just going to add some of the blue. I'm going to take a little bit of white over here. Add some of the blue in here. Now, y'all, I'm still like a traditional orange pumpkin girl. I don't know what it is about it. All of this other stuff is fine. I will probably... Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of blue up in there. All right. So now to make my orange, I'm going to clean my brush out right now. Because I'm trying to see if I want to go ahead and add my little shadow in here. Let me go ahead and open up my black. Because the guidelines that we give you, the reference images, that's just it. You refer to them. That gives you a starting point to either mimic or to totally improvise on. Now, in the art room, as long as this stuff is out right here, you have the freedom. Now, if I'm teaching a certain lesson, I need you to learn how to mix orange. So I need you to do the orange this way. Once you kind of go through that lesson for me, then, do it your way. Now, unless your way is just totally messing up all of the colors, or it's just destroying your painting, then it's like, please refer back to the way that I've instructed you. But, once you kind of get it, you got it. So I'm going to dot this on a little bit, and I probably just need to just go ahead and use my orange. But we're going to make it today. All right, so we're just going to mix this right here, right on the canvas. Such as it is. So this one is kind of like more of an abstract one. Let's get some more of this one here. Okay. So it's just what you kind of feel. Let me get a little bit of this red. Mix this up in here really nicely. So this is one of those funky ones here. Let's see if I can get me a little orange mixed up over here. Sometimes I like to mix the orange up by using a little bit of magenta. Honey, I was across the 50-yard line when I realized I could do that. That it didn't just have to be red. Okay, So here we are. We're just going over here with a little abstract, whatever's back here in the background. Oh, what we doing there, y'all? All right, so we're going to throw a little bit of a pattern over there. I don't know. Are we going to try this together with something here? I don't know. We'll see. We're going to keep going. I'm going to try to get with it. But you know, if it doesn't feel right down in the sha-na-na, we're going to go in here and we're going to do it our way. That's what I suggest. Okay, so this one is kind of fun, cool, funky. All right, I think I got enough orange on there that I like. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go ahead and work on the, let me just leave that there. Work on the stem. So I've got a little bit of water right here. I'm pulling in a little bit of white. All right, and I'm just kind of pressing this out. And I'm going to go over here and get a little bit of this black to make this kind of grayish. All right. I'm going, while I have a little bit right here, I'm going to go right on down up underneath here. Because that shadow, no matter what you're doing, that shadow helps pop stuff out. Okay. So we're going to make sure that's kind of all the way over there. And then we can come back in and blend that with some blues later. All right, so we got a little pumpkin stuff going here. And we know that, let me find my orange. We know that because it's three-dimensional, and this is, we were working on this in class a little bit this week. Y'all, I'm feeling that Barbie creep up in me. Why are we going there, y'all? Okay, so we're just kind of coming on down here, getting these darks in. All right, it's a little muddy right now, but we'll go back in here and clean it up. Let me get the black out of my brush. And of course, you can paint a regular schmegular orange pumpkin. That is totally up to you. Okay, trying to get some of this yellow up out of here. I feel myself reverting back to just regular schmegular pumpkin, y'all. I don't know why that is. It just, I kind of knew it was going to happen because I know, but we were feeling ourselves going right back to regular schmegular pumpkin, not the more abstract one. Now, the abstract one can be fun. But if that's not for you, then don't even worry about it. Now, I may come back and add some more blues and whites up in here. But for right now, this is the only way that my brain is operating in right now. And that's okay. Because it's fast, it's fun. It can come to life really, really quickly. Let's see, do I need to? Now see, why didn't we do that earlier? I think that helps. Helps you see a little bit better over here. Now you got to be careful because some of this grayish black is still kind of damp. It's not totally dry. All right, so we have covered pretty much the whole pumpkin with some kind of color. We have done some coloring in the background, and you could do that really, really, really fast. And I think what I want to do is introduce a little bit of more, maybe a little bit of a violet in here. Okay, so I'm cleaning out my brush, and then I'm going to come in here with my pink, and I'm going to dot that around. I don't know, I just feel, I didn't even see the Barbie movie. I'm waiting for it to come out on Netflix or Amazon. I haven't seen any of that yet, but if you know that it's out there already, please let me know so I could check it out. Because growing up, Christmas time, Barbie, was in her dream house. Sometimes it was just a dream for us because we couldn't afford it. But the television commercials made it so amazing. But then when you get this toy home and you take it out of the box, it's just an inanimate, no animations whatsoever object. And here you are thinking that whole dream that they painted on television, just having this thing was going to make your life better. Well, let me just say this right here. It didn't. And even now, when you think you're going to get that fancy schmancy, whatever it is that you just feel that you can't live without, take a second, I don't know, remembrance of your childhood and see if, maybe I probably should make this purchase. All right, so here we are. So we can go back when this dries and have a little leaf type of situation going on over here. This is kind of fun, actually. Going over here, making me loosen up. Come on, Paint Party Headquarters, making me loosen up over here. This is not something that I normally do, y'all. But we are out here, out of our comfort zone. And sometimes that's a good place to be. Okay, so here we are. All right, just adding some whatever's down here. So y'all can tell, folks, she did step out of her comfort zone every now and again. So here I am. All right. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna find something over here. Maybe that's a branch that we might need to tie together. All right, I just feel my Bob Ross coming through over here for whatever reason. Come on through, Bob. All right, so we've got some little fun stuff happening. May not be exactly like our reference. Let's pop the reference on again. But it's fun. Let me go back to the one we need to share. All right, and share. Okay, so that's the reference. All right, you do not have to paint it exactly like you're seeing here. This could maybe be like a little branch, Let's see. I'm not sure. But it's fun, okay? So I'm loosening up. Maybe you can loosen up as well. Let me stop the screen share, and let's go on back. Let me make sure we're doing the right things here. All right, so we're back to what we have, and it's still, I just still went traditional as opposed to just the white, but it was still something fascinating about just the white. Let me get a little bit of water over here, and let me come through here, right? Let me see about just adding a little bit more texture. Let's see about maybe adding A little bit of that back here. Because we just, since it's a Barbie world, we just going to go ahead with it. All right, so we have done that. Any more orange on our palette? Let's see what we got. All right, so we have done this fun funkiness. Let's come on over here. I'm going to come right on in here. Try that. And I'm just going right out of the container. I'm not even doing the mixer. And I'm going to bring a little bit of this right on over here. You could do whatever you want with yours. So here we are. We're wrapping this one up. I'm going to go back in here and do a little work on the stem. But right now, I'm just finishing. I need just a little smidge of water because the paint is kind of dry on my brush. Now, that might be a little bit too much, but that might be a good thing, y'all. Let's go right on up in here. All right, so we're going to bring some of this right on over here. We're going to bring some of this down here. Let me get a little bit more. I'm going to come on my plate. And we're just going to go right on deep down up in here. Kind of make it like it's a shadow. All right. Now, this is fun for me now. We've let loose. We've let go of the traditional orange pumpkin. And I'm going to go back in here with a little bit of the blue flecks and whatnot. Let me see what else I have up in my brush. Do I have any more? All right, we're just going to go right on down up over here. We're kind of purpling it out a little bit, pinking it out. Let me show you a little bit closer what we got going on. You see that? I can't really see. All right, so this is just kind of fun and funky for me. And this is a smaller size, so you might want to do 4. Because if this took you maybe 15, 20 minutes to do that, and let's say maybe another 5 to kind of tweak it out a little bit. And you might, like I say, come up with a series of 3 or 4. All right, let me make sure I've got a little bit more white. And that's it. We're going to wrap this up, y'all. I am going to go through here and add a little bit of blue over here with my white. I should have it over here so you can see me mixing. So I'm just going to get some of these highlights right here. All right. That probably should be more like a pink or something back up over there. And I should probably have my little smaller brush. I'm going to make this a little bit warmer. And I think I'm going to come back with a little bit of just pure white right on top. All right. All right. So here we go with a little funky. Why do I want to say funky Cold Medina? All right. So we're going right up in here with some straight white right here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Probably should hit that a little bit more right there. Y'all, this has just been too much fun. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Crystal and Valencia. All right. I should take more care over here. But all right, so here we are with just a little highlights right here on top of the pumpkin. These are right here in front, so obviously these would be a little bit stronger, a little bit bigger right here. All right. And we just want some white. I might have to do a second coat right here, so that is just straight white. All right, y'all. So we got a little bit of low light over here. All right, well, I'm done. Whether I'm done or not, I'm done. I'm happy. Okay. Now we might come back through and touch this up a little bit. But overall, I'm happy with it. It was fun. It was fast. Now you see sometimes we got to get back up in there for just a few touch-ups. I'm going to get some of this black right on the tip of my brush. I'm going to get just a little smidge of water just to make sure it's loosened up. And I'm going right up in here. So I've got a lot of my mid. Oh, I can't see. Let me stand up. Oh, yeah, we need to stand up because we're messing up. I got a little bit too much paint on here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to come on down this way. All right. Come on back up this way. All right, y'all. And that was kind of, I'm going to go back up underneath. Because where it's actually touching that surface, all right. And then, like I said, if you wanted to, you could maybe add like a little twig or something, action going on out here some kind of way. Something going on out here. We're just going to make sure we have this kind of coming this way. We don't even know what this is, y'all, but we just having a good time. And we just going to act like we know what is it? These little happy accidents are. And I'm just going to fade this out just to make sure that it kind of feels like it's a little bit 3D up underneath here. Oh, boy, this was fun. All right. I'm okay with this, y'all. I got like a little mistake happening up there. Let's see if we can fix this real fast. Oh, we need a little bit more white. Okay. I'm okay with that. Like I say, I was messing this up underneath here. That's okay too. Now here we go. We're about to go overboard with some of this. That's okay. Let's go on overboard. I'm going to place them a little bit strategically, but not too much. All right, so here we go. This is that fun part where you just go with it. All right, so we got a little bit going on up here. Going on down here. We're going to just do a little smidge right here. This is in the dark part. Let's see what we got going on right here. Okay. All right. I think I'm okay with that, y'all. You just find that little pattern and groove and go with it. That's where we are. So we're going to wrap this up. I think I just need one more right here. Okay. Ooh-wee. Not quite Jackson Pollock, but it's fun. Let me remove this one for right now. Let me back up some of this light right here so it's here, but not so bad. Where we at? Where are we? Okay. How fun is that? It just feels like it's sitting in a pile of foliage. This is where we're trying to go here. All right. I couldn't figure it out. There we go. Let me hold it with my little multicolor finger. All right. So here we are. Getting our YouTube shot. So much fun. No matter what you decide to do, if you remember, this is a pumpkin is a three-dimensional form. It's a sphere or an oval type of thing, morphed and merged together. It should be a little bit lighter up top, and you kind of wrap the darkness around it, and you throw a shadow up in there. Then you can go through here and have some fun. So I got my little orange, I got my little pink. I'm going to live with it for a minute to see if I'm just going to make it all pink or make another one. Okay, this is Brene Flournoy. Thank you so much for popping on and joining me today. And if you're the replay, if you're one of the replay fans, replay viewers, thank you so much for your support as well. Let me know how I can help you. Reach out to me, Brene. Let me make it easy for you. Info, I-N-F-O, at thepaintedpose.com, or just simply go to thepaintedpose.com and fill out the contact us. Let me know how I can help you. But if you're looking for a paint party or you need someone at your next conference or convention and you need a breakout room just for people to go in there and sketch or paint a little bit, call me. Better yet, contact me on my website. I'm here. I love painting with people, and I want you to be successful. Now, at first, I wasn't sure which way we were going with this, but it worked out. It worked out. And it was fast and fun. So if you need a few little tips, you're making some mistakes and you can't quite get out of that groove, let me know. I am kind of like the beginner. I'm not going to say the beginner whisperer. I'm just going to say it. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it. The beginner whisperer, to get you out of that kind of messy state where this is what people say, I can't draw a stick figure. They say that all the time to me. Baby, you don't need to draw a stick figure. Bring them sticks on over here. Let's put a few of them together, and then we can come up with something. All right? So I'm trying to straighten this out. I don't know why are we having so much trouble straightening stuff out. Once again, I'm signing on off. If you're interested in this one, let me know. It's not on the site yet, but I am going to get some things up there soon where you can grab the video, grab the tracer, and just go for it, okay? You don't even have to have me. But if you want me to come for your event and you're local, or even if you're not local, what they say, flew me out, I want to be flued out. You can fly me out. I'll come and serve your people with joy and gladness. Just let me know when and how. Oh, we're going to have to straighten up some of this here. This is a little too random. I need to tie it together with a few more branches or something down up in there. But we're not doing it today. But you see, I'm looking for my brush. Peace to you. Do something today that brings you some joy. Okay? Do something today that brings joy to someone else. Okay? Make them smile in some kind of way, in their way. Okay? All right. So we're going to put this on down. I am going to do my, what do you call it? My outro. I'm going to do that because it's fun. I had a good time making it. And hopefully they won't block me for showing it. I will be popping on probably, I think I'm going to start coming on maybe Saturday morning, Sunday afternoons, just depending on what's going on. Had a pretty good turnout last week for some of the people finishing up with the sunflower lady. Okay, had a pretty good turnout, so I was grateful for that. All right, you see, I'm over here still struggling. We should not be doing this part. There we go. Oh, now see, we are. Oh, y'all. See, we need some directorship or something. But anyway, we're up in here. We're doing it. We're doing it. Even though it may be a little messy, but we're in here. We're in here. Okay. Until we can have a director. All right. We are self-directed, and it's a self-directed mess, but that's all right. We're here. We show up. All right. We're here. What are you showing up for? Everything is not perfect, but you show up, you keep going. All right, so I've closed up my paints. I'm about to sign off with you. This was fun. Honey, I'm like, okay, I know I need to paint that one. That one looks super fun, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But it was fun. I loosened up and we went with it. Like I said, we're going to tie this together, either with a few more little white speckles, something over here, but we're good. Without further ado, go forth. Enjoy the day. Or if this is you catching it at night, enjoy the nighttime. Peace to you. Till the next time. Goodbye for now.